Hello, this is Dr. Victoria Skirbo speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center. We're here in Massachusetts. And today I'm going to ask about, I have to admit something I don't know all that much about, but it was a request from a watcher, I guess watcher. I was going to say reader, but you watch. And that is the Theresa May, and what's going to happen with Theresa May, and whether or not she can get Brexit through. I guess Brexit has to happen, but will she be able to do it? It was a big job, and not. Even though it won, it wasn't a particularly popular thing. Certainly among the young in New England, in Britain, in Great Britain, and there was some shenanigans with what's the name of that company? Cambridge Analytica. And whoever's behind Cambridge Analytica, I guess the Mercers and their attack dog, Bannon, is actually creating an awful lot of upheaval on the planet and sort of bringing out the fascists in many countries, the fascist tendencies, which of course occurs when we're in times of instability, and certainly with the unstabler in charge in America, the instability sort of perpetrates out, not perpetrates, that's the wrong word, sort of moves out like ripples on a pond. And when Trump was in England, he was kind of a jerk to Theresa May. Which is not that unusual. He seems to have more problems with women in power than men. Although he has a fair share of problems with them. Generally, he'll pick on the woman first. So let's see Theresa May and where she stands. And I'll just put the cards up. I'm using the Connolly deck for this. So for my friends in Great Britain. Okay. All right, we have the situation now, and here we have the Hermit card. Excuse me, I'm going to turn a light on, and maybe it'll be easier to see these cards. Okay, that might be better, yeah? Yeah, okay, so, oh, wow, yeah, maybe not. Let's try to keep the glare off of them. We have the Hermit card. And so the Hermit card is just that, like hermiting away. But it also indicates... Oh, sorry about that, guys. Hello, you there? Oh, dear. Oh, there I am. I'm like, why is it dark? It was my hand. Excuse me a second. I just moved something, and that was a big mistake. Big mistake. Holy crap. Sorry about that. I have a little rock here that's going to hold stuff up. Okay, good. Hermit card. Now I have a little more room to work. There's an introspective quality to that. And so this could be her being introspective about her situation, trying to sort of access her inner voice to see, how she can bring forth. She's kind of alone. She's kind of alone, or so these cards say, on her own little mountain. And there are people attempting to gain her insight here. So she's not completely alone, but she's mostly alone in this. What's that expression? The rats have left the ship, sort of, and then she's left with the ship, the Brexit ship. Okay. What's crossing? Compromise. Compromise is crossing. So either people aren't compromising with her, or she's trying to be compromising, but there's an issue with compromising here. I think if she compromises, she's damned, and if she doesn't compromise, she's damned. So, it's that damned if you do, damned if you don't. What's at the root of this? The root is celebration, okay? At the root of this is what the people wanted, as far as she's concerned. And I think she was happy. This Four of Wands has a sort of enclosed feel to it, right? And so Brexit would sort of isolate Britain somewhat, and perhaps maybe feel like they have more control over their own destiny. And that's kind of what the root of that is. In the past, we have the King of Wands. This could have been the Prime Minister before. What was his name? David Cameron, I think. So this states that there was a man in charge previous to this. What's in the sky? So the overall feeling is a sense of stepping away, no matter how much effort you've put into a situation. It's not fulfilling. It's not turning out to be what you thought it would be, or turning out to what you want. So this is sort of an abandonment of a project after a long time working on it. So it's possible that she's thinking about scrubbing it, or I'm not sure they can do that, but certainly maybe scrubbing her part in it. Let's see what's in the immediate future. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups, and I'm not sure what sign she is, but I would say this is probably her. So she doesn't intend to necessarily leave her position of power. I don't think she intends to do that, at least not between now and the end of the year. This could be the general feeling of England, like, this isn't working, let's forget this. But again, they voted for it, so I don't know if they can do that. This is how people from the outside see it. As a power play of some sort, as a way to manipulate, perhaps, and control things. I don't know if that's necessarily Theresa May herself, but it may be what Great Britain, or at least the right wing of Great Britain, had tried to do with Brexit. It's a domestic situation, so this would be Great Britain. We got the Ace of Cups, but it's upside down, so nobody's happy. Nobody's happy. Nobody's satisfied. Neither side. Hopes and fears. The Judgment card and hopes and fears. I don't know if that means that they're hoping that the courts can step in here. And I don't know what that means, again, because I don't know that much about politics in Great Britain. But there's almost a sense of hoping that it's taken out of her hands, and maybe a higher power decides, whatever that means. And the outcome, we have the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups is about continuing on the dream, but it's an unrealistic dream. So I'm not sure that this is even a winning hand for anybody, least of all May. And I'm going to pull and see if I can get a major arcana. The Hierophant. Okay, the Hierophant. I want to say, sorry about the glare, I want to say that this card says to me that things are going to stay the way they are. Now, again, I don't know if that's possible, but that's what this card says. This is the way the government has worked, and it's going to continue to work. So I'm not even sure, even though I know they have to, I guess, go through with Brexit. Let's see what's at the bottom. They're still trying. They're still trying to juggle this. But this is, I almost feel like this is a losing hand no matter who decides to take it on. So that's what I see. I see her staying in power for as long as she can. But I don't see really I don't see an end to this. I don't even really see it happening, quite frankly. But I guess we will see. And so I hope that answered the question to the person who asked it. I'm sorry I didn't write your name down. And if you have any more questions about this or anything else, please feel free to ask. If I have the time, I will certainly take a look at it. So have yourself a great day, and I will see you again soon. Bye.